Welcome back to Living Local. Looking to catch a movie this holiday weekend? Well, lucky for you, there's a lot going on. And we have Mike Schultz, arts editor for The Reader, here to tell us all what's coming up here at the Cineplex. Hey, man, how are you?
I'm doing well. It's been a while.
It has been a while, and it's going to be a big weekend, I think.
It's going to be huge. Sequel-rific.
Well, the whole summer is sequel-rific right now.
This is true, but this might be the biggest one. This is a 3 for 3
so
holiday weekend of sequels.
Despicable Me 4.
Despicable Me 4, if you can believe it.
Well,
yes, it is.
It's happening.
I like these movies.
I do too.
I think they're fun.
I do too.
Despicable Me 4, believe it or not, the last Despicable Me was 2017.
It was a while ago.
That's so surprising, and only because of course the Minions movie, the most recent one, came out just a couple of years ago and made a lot of money, and this one will too, I'm sure. It is time to be reunited with Gru and all the kids and his wife and everybody. Steve Carell voices, of course, the insane supervillain, and this time around he has a nemesis from his past getting released from prison. The nemesis, voiced by Will Ferrell,
of course,
wants revenge for past atrocities, leading Gru and his family to be put in witness relocation.
And why not?
Why not? Yeah. They can't cause any trouble there, for sure. That's pretty much all you need to know, I think, except for the fact that, of course, there's now Baby Gru, who is, look how cute. And, of course, the Minions are back, and nothing kind of makes me happier in the world than the Minions. I read a great article recently that talked about how they're as close to kind of silent comedy of the 20s as we have seen in 100 years, because it's just gibberish talk. And they kind of appeal to us in the same way. It's just a bunch of slapstick antics, beautifully choreographed. They're always a riot. So I expect this is going to do incredibly well over the weekend.
And Will Ferrell's been on the campaign trail for this and doing interviews and stuff, and they're just all absurd. And just about everyone he claims to not have known it was part of a franchise, and he didn't know what 4 meant. But it's very funny.
I'll have to check those out. That sounds kind of fun.
He's very fun.
Could be a good time.
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
Well, this is a little different.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maxxxine. Yes. Okay. This is the one I'm looking forward to most because I have a completely macabre sense of enjoyment. A couple years ago, there was a horror film called X, which was all about a group of people who wanted to break into the adult film world and started filming a movie in Texas. They didn't fare too well in that, except for Maxxxine, played by Mia Goth, who's amazing. Just a few months after that movie came out, they came out with a prequel called Pearl, which was one of my 10 favorites of the year. Just an insanely good movie. And now is the third one in the trilogy, where Maxxxine, spelled with 3 X's, for those of us who didn't get the point, she is now in Los Angeles in 1985 trying to break into her particular brand of show business, and there is a massive serial killer on the loose. What's interesting about this one, it's again directed and written by Ty West, who's an insane talent, and of course Mia Goth is great, but we also have a lot of really famous actors in this. There's Bobby Cannavale, and there is Elizabeth Debicki, and Kevin Bacon is in this thing.
Kevin Bacon.
It's got a solid cast, and apparently some nods to Psycho. If I just saw the Bates Motel there.
Yeah, I saw that too. It looks so good. It looks like $1 million too.
Yeah, I can't wait. And the other two, I mean, the first movie I think is good. It's really solid. The second one is just transcendent. One of the best horror films I've seen in 10, 15 years. And I'm looking forward to this. And apparently there is a number 4 on the horizon even as we speak.
Oh, of course there is.
Yeah, of course. Why not? Why kill a cash cow?
I'm all in on those period pieces that kind of look gritty and dirty and kind of gross. I'm all in
very
on it.
VHS tapey?
Yes, I'm all in. And we're in the bacon sans is what we're calling it this summer because, well, Mr. Bacon is in our next film as well that we're chatting about too. Beverly Hills Cop. It's returned.
Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F.
It has returned. Axel F.
Exactly right. Okay, if 7 years felt like a lot between Despicable Me movies, brace yourselves, folks. We're talking 30 years now it's been since Beverly Hills Cop 3, and I'll be honest, Tristan, I didn't remember there was a Beverly Hills Cop 3. I knew about 1 and 2 just fine, but I somehow let the other one slip.
3 is the one where they go in the theme park, right? And have the battle, I think.
No, you'd have to. Yeah,
it's not my favorite one.
Anywho, the first one is great.
Yeah, the first one is great.
The one from 40 years ago was fantastic, where he plays Axel Foley, Detroit detective who gets sent out to Beverly Hills to kind of involve himself in a murder investigation, as I recall, involving somebody he knew, as I recall. And they all kind of follow the same formula. There was a second one in '87, the third one in '94, and now is 2024, and Mr. Eddie Murphy is back as Axel F. He is now in Los Angeles again, visiting. I don't know why he just doesn't move there.
I know.
But anyway, he's visiting from Detroit. His daughter has an ex-boyfriend who's a detective played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
And there's a criminal conspiracy going on, but it's also got returning players. John Ashton and Judge Reinhold are both back.
Looks great.
Yeah, exactly. Oh gosh, who played Serge? Remind me.
Oh, it's from Perfect Stranger. What is his name, though?
Bronson Pinchot.
Yeah.
He's back too. I mean, they're all still alive. I mean, blessed, 40 years later. That's fantastic. So it's going to have a lot of car chases. It's going to have a lot of laughs, probably. It's also, as you can see in your upper right-hand corner, it's debuting on Netflix.
I did see that. Yeah, that's
exactly.
interesting.
So you don't even have to get out into the hot weather to go check this out.
Yeah. And nice. Eddie Murphy gave an interview recently and said, "We got everybody back that was alive."
Well done. Yikes.
So yeah, I know. I was like, well, that's a little dark, but I'm excited.
But I get it. Okay.
Well, hey, all right, let's run over what we talked about today. Then we've got Despicable Me 4. Maxxine and Beverly Hills Cop Axel F.
That's a lot of franchise.
A lot of stuff going on.
Indeed.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it,
pleasure.
dude. Yeah.
You got it.
You can read Mike's movie reviews online at rcreader.com. We'll have all those details posted at ourquadcities.com.